Hi, everyone. Welcome to your favorite channel again, where you get to learn about leadership, communication, and networking. As you all know, my name is Dapo Ibrahim, and this morning we have something different, something special, something unique. We have a special guest in here that you would all learn something new from. Today we have a guest joining us for this session. She's an emerging Afro-pop / Afrobeat artist from Ghana, who has been singing since childhood. She decided to do music professionally this year, 2021, and just came out with her first official release record single titled Menkoa. Before recording her first, oh, how are you laughing? I didn't get the pronunciation right. All right, let me keep
No,
going. And then you give us the right pronunciation, if anything. So before recording her first single, she recorded multiple cover songs like Hello by Adele, interesting, Love Me by Tiwa Savage, Rude Boy by Rihanna, and Ave Maria by Beyonce. She's also done some work with a few upcoming artists that are yet to be released. She's currently shooting the visuals for Menkoa, her first single, and also in the studio creating multiple music. Right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Afi January. Thank you for joining us. And yeah, I saw you laughing when I pronounced your first music title. Did I get the pronunciation right, or is there a way you would rather have us pronounce it?
Well, you didn't do bad. I mean, it's Menkoa. Menkoa.
Menkoa. And Menkoa, what does it mean?
Menkoa basically means only me. Only me. And that's a Ghanaian language called Chi. And yeah, Menkoa means only me.
And what's the inspiration behind you writing the song, giving it that title, and eventually singing that song?
Well, the inspiration behind it is quite simple. As every day, girls go through a whole lot, having issues with men cheating here and there, and what the songs talks about is just love only me. It's basically very simple. Love me. Yes.
Yeah, women go through a lot. Men too, though, but
I don't think so.
I have friends that go through a lot too.
Really?
Oh yeah, I got friends that go through a lot too. I mean, I don't even want to go into the details of that, but I think the best thing is to just somehow close your mind and just move on. But yeah, that's a title for
the song.
A different song or a different video session. Tell us about you. Tell us your name, your origin. How did this music artist came into existence?
Well, my stage name, as you know, is Afi January, from Ghana, the eastern part of Ghana to be precise. I started singing from a very young age. I actually come from a very musical background. My uncle is more like a high life legend in Ghana, and so I think the music is just naturally inside of me. So whilst I was growing up and going to school, I had more interest in music than even going to school. So I think it's just a natural gifting. Yeah.
That's beautiful. Music is a natural gifting to you. What's the feeling like to you when you're creating music? What's it like to you?
Wow, creating music, it's fulfilling. For me, it's a fulfilling feeling when you are able to put words together and make it become music. It's really beautiful. I don't know if, and I know you have a different talent or gift, and I'm sure when you're done with a project, you look at it and you'll be like, wow, did I really do this? And you become really proud of yourself. So I think it's just a beautiful feeling being able to know that you have a gift that you can do something special to inspire someone else. So yeah, I think it's just a beautiful feeling to know that you can do that.
So recently, we've had musicians go through heartbreak, and then after the heartbreak, they come up with good music, right? And there was this picture I saw of Drake, and he was standing in such a in like a downward depressing. It was a meme though, so he looked depressed in the picture, and the meme caption was like, "Thank God he looks depressed because the music is going to be a banger." So my question to you is, because sometimes I feel like creative people, when they're about to bring out the creative project, they go through like a phase,
Mhm.
and it's a kind of a downward spiral before they now come back up again. When you are creating the music and you're feeling those deep things, is it also like a downward spiral for you? Do you like make some of your best music from being depressed?
Well, what I can say about that is when you don't necessarily have to be depressed or really happy to get that groove in the music.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes when you're going through stuff, it helps with the writing because you feel that feeling, and putting it on paper or putting it into melodies makes it very what's the word? It makes it easy to for someone to just listen to it and could be able to relate to the song.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, at times when you're in your down moments and you write, it's very powerful. And when you're really in the vibe or very happy and you write as well, that is also powerful. So yeah.
So you've done cover for Adele,
Yeah.
Ave Maria,
Yeah.
and we're gonna have you perform for us today because
Wow.
yeah, we would like to hear all those things. But my question now is, in the music industry, who
Yeah.
has really inspired? Or first, what's your genre of music, and who in the music industry has really inspired you?
Well, if anybody who knows me knows I am a huge Beyonce fan. Um,
Oh, okay. All this.
yeah, 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 and I started watching Destiny's Child as a child. I was watching Destiny's Child every time, and so Beyonce was my most favorite in the whole group. But yeah, she's my inspiration. So yeah, if I'm taking a favorite inspiration, it's definitely Beyonce.
I feel like I could draw a connection between you doing a cover to Beyonce and Tiwa Savage, because the first time Tiwa Savage came out, she came in that three formats thing that Beyonce usually does. So
Yes.
maybe, is there a connection between the two of them
The connection between Beyonce
and
and
Tiwa Savage that influenced you?
definitely, I'm a huge fan of Tiwa Savage as well. So yeah, definitely, yeah,
So
yeah.
would you like to do a collaboration with either of the two, or is there any artist, a different artist you would like to do a collaboration with?
Doing a collaboration with Tiwa or Beyonce would be a dream come true. So yeah, I'm just hoping I do my work properly, my works properly, so that one day I get to probably do something with them.
I know you said you grew up listening to Destiny's Child. Is there a recent, because Beyonce just won a Grammy Award, is
Yeah.
there any of her most recent music that has influenced you? Or do you think, let me put it this way, do you think there's been a change in Beyonce's style of music over the years? And do you think, is there any of her recent music that has like, impacted you differently from, her old music, most especially when she was in Destiny's Child?
Yeah.
Is there any of our recent music that has impacted you differently from, the older ones?
Well, I would say that the era of Destiny's Child is totally different from the era of the early Beyonce days, if
Mm-hmm.
you compare the two. And then the new era of Beyonce right now is also totally different from um the the very first album till the last one she dropped. But uh I would say what have inspired me in her recent um, projects would definitely be the whole collaboration with the African artists. It's for me. I think is one of the most beautiful thing any artist has ever done. For me, that's what I personally think because it's just a great project, and for the fact that she thought about Africa and coming togetherness, the togetherness of Africa and everything. It's just beautiful for me. I think it's beautiful.
Yeah, I
And
mean, I think it's a great way to also help African artists to put them on the map. There's a couple of artists that has been exposed just, by collaborating with foreign
exactly.
artists. That's a very good thing. I'm looking forward to when you will, when you get to that level too and blow up and start putting younger artists on the map as well.
Definitely, it's my dream. It's my dream.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's my dream.
I used to think I'll be a musician back in the day. But then I realized along the line that this thing is not for everyone.
And then what happened?
So now I'm in the route of, filmmaking, event organizing, hosting, and MC and stuff. So I'll leave music for the professionals and talented ones like you guys. But hopefully maybe my child will become a musician. And, I was talking about putting a younger artist on the map. So maybe you would help put my child on the map.
That would be great. That would be great. Let's just hope my work picks up.
It's going to speak out. Because I've listened to it, and we will get to play it as well, so the audience can also be they could also put their own opinion out there. But I think it's a beautiful music. It's natural, it's African. I heard the voice and the transition, the vocals, it's unique. That's one of the reasons why I even reached out to you, because I was like, this is something different. This is fire. That's how I would say it. Yeah, that's fire.
Thank you so much.
Do you have any other talent other than singing?
Well, I actually love editing.
Editing what?
Photos, videos, anything editing. I'm good. I'm actually good at photo editing. I'm very, very good at it. Would you believe?
What software do you use?
Well, it doesn't matter any software at all. I actually designed my own cover art. And
okay.
Yes, I do. Every time I need to design a cover art, I just do it by myself. So I just love editing. It's fun. And if I get the chance to learn more, I will definitely go into video editing to get the details and everything of it.
Interesting. Because I know you said you're doing the visuals to Mentor.
Yeah.
And are you doing the editing by yourself, or you have
that is a bit professional, a bit too professional for me, but it would be great if I could do that. Hopefully one day I would go to school for that and
you could shadow your current editor. Who's currently editing it for you?
I can't put it out right now. I can't unless yes, I can't.
All right. Let's leave it in the shadows for now. So what should we expect from the visuals?
Well, I haven't shown everything. It's just a little part of it that we have done so far. And so my mind changes every 2 seconds about what should be in the video and what shouldn't be in the video. So for now, I can't say much about it. It's just a little piece of it that we shot so far. So you definitely see it when it comes out.
Yeah, I would love to. I can't even wait to see it now. Do you have any music artist video that influenced your creative decision as far as the visuals of your music video is concerned?
Not really. It's all my own creative mind and the director's creative as well.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite questions. I said I used to sing back in the days, but then I also realized that a couple of musicians used to sing in the shower. Do you do that as well? The hairbrush steam, or maybe the steam roller, whatever?
I never sang in the shower, but I'm always in front of the mirror with my hairbrush. It's definitely a thing. I'm always in front of the mirror with my hairbrush in the middle of the night when everybody's asleep. That's what I'll be doing.
Did you ever sing in front of the rolling fan to see how your voice is? Back in the days, kids would do the thing and then your voice would be like vibrating and echoing. Did you ever try this?
Yes, I have tried that so many times, so many times.
That's interesting. So if it were not for
Yeah.
singing, what do you think you would have been doing by then if it
Wow.
wasn't for singing?
When I was a child, my dream job was to become a cabin crew. So yeah, that was my
Travel the
dream job.
world,
Yes.
right?
That was, it's not necessarily about traveling the world, but it's just a thing about the cabin crew costume and everything that is so beautiful. So my dream job was to become a cabin crew, but unfortunately or fortunately, I picked another path. So yeah.
Have you done any live performance? And where have you done the live performance? And what was like the audience reaction? And how do you love the reaction?
Well, I've done a lot of live performances, a lot. Um, since childhood, I would sing at weddings, funerals, church.
Wow,
So yeah. So I've done a lot of live performances. Yeah.
interesting.
And every time I sing, after I'm done singing, people always walk to me and tell me, "Wow, you should take this thing seriously, because when you sing, it's like something has descended from the heavens. So you don't have to take this dream or gift for granted. You need to take it seriously." So
Wow,
yeah.
something came from heaven. Something's about to drop right now, guys.
Especially when I sing in church, people always walk to me and say, "When you were singing, it was like the angels were about to come down."
Wow.
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes I just, yeah. I just
Okay, we
imagine.
gotta find a way to bring you to one of our live events so you come sing there.
That would be amazing. That would be amazing.
Yeah. How do you think the internet has, changed the music industry over the years? And how is it impacting the music artists, especially the upcoming music artists?
This particular topic, it has a lot of advantages, and it also has a lot of disadvantages, because for me, I personally loved the way we used to do music back in the days, the way Destiny's Child used to release their music back in the days. I love that era, but now the advantage is for the young ones who cannot really afford a manager or a whole team to put their stuff out there so that they can also be heard. So in a way, it's good, but at the same time, it has saturated the market so much that you don't even know what to listen to when you go online. So in a way, it's good. Everybody can put their works out there, and it's amazing. But I personally loved the way we used to do things back in the days.
So how was it back in the days?
Well, as a child, I would walk into a shop to look for Destiny's Child album to buy, and sometimes you go and it has run out, and I loved that way. The copies of CDs, people buying CDs instead of downloading on the internet. I love that era more, because it's more exciting. It's more exciting. Nothing is a mystery anymore. You can see the artists on the internet every now and then. It's not really, for me, I think it's not exciting, because back in the days, you would die to see Beyonce, or you would die to have let me say, a poster of Beyonce in your bedroom. But now it's not like that anymore, and that is the beauty of the art. I think the beauty of the art has been kind of taken away in a way, but at the same time, it's helping those who do not have funding to put themselves out there on the internet. So it's good and it's bad at the same time. So for me, yeah,
that's true. Are you really also concerned about, because back in the days, like you said, the music was different. One thing I noticed was back then, artists used to put out a body of work,
exactly,
a full album.
exactly.
And, you have to listen to everything to talk about them. But now you see people just release one track, and if the track blows, boom, that's it. If you bring them to the club, that's all they sing. And then I've been to one of these events, and this guy has just one hit music, and he played it like 6 times at a live event. And by the time he was playing it the sixth time, I was like, okay, because I knew what was coming again, So
Yeah.
do you think that really affects music artists? Do you think that's a good thing, or do you think it's just something that what it has to happen and it's what's trending now, and let's just keep rolling with it?
I think like we always say, it is what it is. There is nothing that we can do about it because the internet is here and it's not going anywhere. And it started when the internet became a thing. So there's nothing we can do about it. We just have to, roll with it. Yeah.
If you could change anything about the music industry, what would it be?
Like I've already said, I would definitely wish artists, things are done the old way. I know it's a bit harsh for people who cannot really afford certain things like a manager, blah blah blah. But for me, I loved the beauty of how we cherished our artists back in the days to now.
Yeah, I can't remember the exact place where I was listening to this. It was a while ago. And back in the days when you're watching like the TV news,
Mm-hmm.
and even when you see like people reading the news, even the guy that's doing like the weather section, telling you
Yeah.
the weather for the next day, if you see him walking on the road, you'll be like, that's the weather guy.
Yes.
But today, if you see them, you're like, internet is like just,
yeah, it's just destroyed
influencers are like even more famous than people like that. So when you see the weather guy, you just walk by like, maybe the weather guy probably has like 5,000 followers, and some influencer has like 5 million followers. So
exactly.
the variation, the variation is, and it's not just in the music industry, it's in every industry. Even in the film industry, I've seen casting directors or directors, they bring in actors and actresses based on how much influence they have on social media, not based on how talented they are. And acting on Instagram, acting for a 1 minute Instagram video is different from you coming on set and acting on set. I'm a film director, and I've seen different people perform. And sometimes you will see someone on Instagram and they have like 500,000 followers on Instagram, and they do good videos on Instagram. But when you bring them on set, it's a different ballgame. It's just different. I also do public speaking, and before the corona, I do public speaking at events, and I talk and I do it, and it's good. But then when corona came, and you have to do it on video camera on YouTube, it's different. So the internet just changed things. I think you just have to be able to, like you said, it is what it is. Just adjust to the new thing. Are you ready to perform the cover? Or you want to perform a bit of Mentor? Because I want to see the angels fall online today.
that is in the church. That's the church stuff.
No. I want the angels. So can you perform? What do you want to perform?
I usually like to sing songs that I forgot to add that. I think I've done Mariah Carey's Hero as well. I forgot to add that too.
Hero?
Yes, I've done Hero cover.
So you could go on the Mariah Carey, her level where she does.
No, I mean I can't.
Yeah,
I
do
can
that.
do that.
Yeah, do that.
No, not here. I can do that. Not here.
In the studio.
We need to bring the keys down a bit because she's.
If I ever try that, make sure you have like 5 bottles of water for me. Because I'll be like, yeah, pass me the water, pass me the water. It's crazy. I'm taking a music class right now in college, and I've been looking into all these things. The Ave Maria, we did something with Mariah Carey, and yeah, my music teacher played her song, and I was like, how does she do this? But that's who she is. That's what she does. Give us something, a cover or a piece of Menkwa.
All right. I just love to sing this bit of
Studio.
No, sorry, wait. This bit of The Hero.
Okay.
I don't know. Every time anyone asks me to sing, that's the song that I sing. So I'm just gonna.
Okay. All right. Let me know when you're ready. Take your time.
All right, sure. Okay.
All right, everyone, relax. Stand back. The space is yours. No one is. This is just you now.
Okay. And then a hero comes along with a string to carry. Oh, and then you wait. Let me start again.
Back to one. Cut. Back to one.
Let me start again. And then a hero comes along with a string to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and then you know you can survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, just look inside you and be strong, and you finally see the truth that a hero lies in you. Thank you.
That was powerful. I mean, I was just like, yeah, let me just. All I can do is just watch this and assimilate. And yeah, I saw the angels falling.
That is not
the angels came through. Thank you for doing that, though. You want to give us a piece of Menkwa as well?
Okay. Right. All right. Let me give you a little piece of it. It starts like triangle level dear or domingo. Upside down, love away, dear Minpo. This is not what you promised me. And I done dosun till domingo. Me pesel domingo. I know say pretty girls there, but me pesel domingo. I know say the other girls slay, but me pesel domingo. I know say pretty girls there, but me pesel domingo, Okay.
I was in the spirit.
So yes.
I was in the spirit. I was in the spirit. I was like, dear Jesus, dear Jesus. Yeah, the heavens came down today. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. I'm looking forward to your next project. I'm looking forward to your next song. I'm looking forward to the next video you'll be editing. And I'm sure everyone else is looking forward to the next video you'll be editing.
Definitely gonna work on that. That's something I need to take seriously and work on because I have so much passion for it. So
what portion of video editing do you like, the VFX aspect or just the cutting and the putting the story together?
I think just cutting and putting it together. And there's this thing that I've also noticed in music videos that sometimes there's a part of the song that people make it look beautiful with a scene. I don't know how to explain that, but it's something that sometimes I listen to a song and I watch the video, I'll be like, nah, they should have made this part of the video this way or that way, or probably put the song in this particular scene. So I think it's just another gift. So yeah, I'll work on that. Definitely we'll take it seriously.
So how would you want to influence the future generation? What impact would you like to leave in this world?
Well, I believe in taking your time in doing things. I I wouldn't say I have been in the industry for a long time, but I've been doing um, underground work for a very long time. And so, what I would like to be able to become so influential that people will understand my journey. That I didn't just start one time and just got there. It took me so long, and I still made it. I always use Tiwa Savage as an example. She is like 40 years old, but she's the queen of Afrobeats when it comes to the females. And a lot of people started very early, but she started at the age of 30 and still became, one of the greatest in Africa. So I think it's something that it's a beautiful impact that she has left, but I feel like I'm in the same lane that one day I'll be able to tell people that I didn't start at 15 or 18 or at an early age, but I still made it. So yeah.
Beautiful. Shout out to Tiwa Savage, by the way. Shout out to Beyonce. Shout out to Mariah Carey, and shout out to Adele.
The funny thing, the Adele cover that I did is not is so different from her version. My version is more like an Afrobeat version of the Hello. It's not
Interesting.
like
That even makes it more interesting now.
You should hear it. It's beautiful.
We'll drop a link for people to just go listen to it. All right, that's awesome. So, if people want to reach out to you, if we want to connect to you, how do we find you? What's your social media link and stuff?
I'm Effie January everywhere, at Effie January on Facebook, Instagram at Effie January, Snapchat at Effie January, literally everywhere. Twitter at Effie January, same name everywhere.
All right, thank you so much, Effie January, for joining us in this session. It's been a pleasure. It's been an honor having you here. It's been wonderful hearing you sing. It's been amazing, just following through with your journey. And I hope we get the opportunity to have you here again sometimes in the future. Sure. Maybe after you release an album or something. Or maybe when you edit a film, we have you here and just come talk about your experience. But yeah, it's been a real pleasure having you here. Your story is beautiful. Your experience is wonderful, and the heaven did came down, and I can see the angels around here. And thank you for bringing them down here. Looking forward to what the future has in stock for you. All right, any last words?
My last words,
the last word for your fans, for the audience, and the last word for your family, your producer.
I would need everyone or anyone who's watching this right now to, support me, follow my Instagram, follow everything. Just support. Just let's make this thing big. So support. Just support. That's all I would like to say.
All right, you've heard it, guys. Please go check her out on social media: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, LinkedIn at Effie January, YouTube at Effie January, and connect with her. Show her your love, show her support, and let's do this, guys. Let's do this. Let's make this community bigger than what it is right now. And thank you again. Thank you, guys. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Effie. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, our audience. Thank you for everything. Thank you for your support on this channel as well. And looking forward to the next chapter of everything. All right. And until next time I see the audience as well, always remember to be your best self.
Effie.
How you feel?
Effie January. Yeah.
Your microphone?
Can you hear me? Triangle love with dear or dumb pill.
Okay, now I can hear you.
Upside down, love with dear pill. It's
is not what you promised me.
Oh, thank you. How are you?
Dada na dosun ti o dan mi bo.